Welcome to Mind in a Bind. Take a breather, turn around certain ideas, and brighten up your mundane life with a fresh outlook. Listen on and tune in to the Takeaways from Life by Anita S.J.
Apple's Truth, Anekantwada in Jainism. When two children were asked to write 5 sentences each on an apple, one of them wrote, "Apple is red in color. Apple is good for health. Apple contains fiber. Apple tastes sweet. Apple grows in colder regions." And the second child wrote thus, "Apple is juicy. Apple is rich in iron. Apple is nutritious. Apple stew is good for babies. Apple grows in my country." When their sentences were matched, the comparison put the judges in a fix. They could not decide whose sentences were closer to the generally proven facts about apple. And guess who won the argument? Clearly, the one who was more argumentative. Now, does it mean the one who won the argument was closer to the facts, whereas the other one was not? No, the results only proved who was more aggressive in putting his points forward. What is the audience supposed to do? Follow the winner, or draw out best 5 sentences out of both, or see the correlation between all the known facts about apple, including those of the 2 children, and make one's own fact sheet. Such sheets are our own perceptions, which again need not be certified as the final truth. But we can keep adding, subtracting, and upgrading our sheets. We can refer to our own perception sheet anytime and also keep it open for further modifications. We can use our mind to shape the very thing that is being perceived. Apple was just an example. You may take any fact or reality, or even the idea of truth itself, and the perceptions always differ from person to person. Take any visible object and you will have to agree that we are unable to recognize the invisible characteristics. Say the characteristic of an oyster to produce a pearl is not recognizable. Take any entity and you will have to agree that it hides in itself the innumerable possibilities. A friend today may be an enemy tomorrow, or vice versa. Comparing one thing to another or finding dissimilarities becomes absolutely difficult, as nothing is absolutely similar or absolutely dissimilar. Substance cannot be amply explained without us applying the philosophy of Anekantwada in shaping our perceptions. Life itself cannot be properly understood without this philosophical notion. The concept of Anekantwada is a fundamental doctrine of Jainism. Translated literally, it means no one perspectivism, or in other words, many-sidedness. According to Jainism, no single specific viewpoint or outlook can describe the entire truth about anything or any idea. Anekantwada helps us from getting stuck with or holding snugly to opinions that probably are one-sided or partially true. We all oscillate from one viewpoint to another about any object or concept, and most often a person. Our knowledge is never adequate to fully understand many things. Also, the partial knowledge is dangerous if we call it complete and perfectly correct. Someone has rightly said, only true knowledge ends all opinion. And who amongst us can claim to possess the ultimate true knowledge? All we can claim to have is our opinion, our view, our perception, our understanding, and our reality is limited to our perception. What Jainism presents is that there is an infinite number of attributes, characteristics, powers in any given object, and Anekantavada means that whenever we observe a thing, we only understand a limited number of its attributes, missing others that might be equally deserving of our attention. When the full picture is taken into consideration, if at all it is, then we would find that we had been ignoring certain aspects of the thing or idea, as at first glance they had appeared to go against our own comprehension. The infinite characteristics of a reality cannot be perceived or known at once by an ordinary man. Most of us, most of the times, are thinking about different aspects of the same reality, and therefore our partial findings seem contradictory to one another. We then indulge in debates to prove how our viewpoint is completely true. Not just that, but insisting that our viewpoint is the one and only truth. We see this closed mind attitude when it comes to our perception about things, people, concepts, and more so about religions. Why more so about religions? Because religion gives us our identity and ideology to follow. Jainism, rooted firmly in non-violence, reads all such attempts to assert absolute truth as Adagajanyaha, the parable of the 6 blind men and an elephant. In this story, each blind man felt a different part of an elephant. The one who felt the trunk thought it was a thick snake. For the one who touched the ear, it seemed like a fan. The third one, touching the elephant's leg, described it as a pillar or a tree trunk. For the fourth man, who touched the side of the huge animal, it was a wall. And the fifth man, who caught its tail, called it a rope. The final and the sixth blind man felt the tusk and stated that the elephant is smooth like a spear. All the men claimed to understand and explained the true appearance of the elephant, but could only partially succeed due to their limited perspectives. Touching different parts of the body, they each attempted to describe what an elephant is like. They each insisted on their own tactile perception, and a heated discussion about the elephant broke out, which was then resolved by a seeing man. He explained that there is truth in each of their observations and that they all just represented partial accounts, limited parts of the full being. Only enlightened omniscient beings can claim they know, as only they have access to all knowledge simultaneously. We all should be happy with "I think," "in my view," "in my opinion," "as per my understanding," "my knowledge." We should study others' opinions logically and impartially, and can then accommodate their views and understand their outlook. The infinite characteristics of reality cannot be perceived easily. We all think about different aspects of the same reality, and sometimes our partial finding seems contradictory to one another, resulting in debates claiming one's point of view alone as being completely true. The Jain theory of non-absolutistic standpoint, that is Anekantavada, is perhaps the solution to a true seeker of truth. It rescues one from the possibilities of conflict, encourages a tolerant understanding between mutually opposing groups. One only has to broaden his vision to accommodate all these realities as the same reality perceived differently by each and every individual. This will expunge all possibilities of conflicts, aligning with the law of nature, which says mutual cooperation is essential for
Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed. I am happier today. Share the thoughts, subscribe so that you don't miss on our upcoming episodes.